Welcome to Africulture with yours truly, Larva Makafui, aka Nicole, with my special guest, Togbi Ngoyifia of Aflawu, Gakli, Grand Lomé, where we discuss Africulture. It is all about Africulture. Let's get it started. Hello and salut, everybody. Welcome to Africulture. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me. We are back from Loveland, Colorado. We are home, and I am so grateful that I am here with you. I am so grateful that you are joining me right now. I thank you for being here. First, I like to say thank you to the Lord Almighty for bringing us back safely, taking us and bringing us back safely. Thank the Lord for keeping us safe. I know some people are still traveling right now. I know some people, especially some people who travel from Ghana or Togo, they took extended vacation. So they are at different states right now enjoying their extended, vacation. So, but I know that everybody else who went to Denver, Ceana 2024, everybody's home safely. So I want to thank the Lord for doing that, keeping us safe, for his grace and mercy upon all of us. So I want to say thank you to everybody who made it to Ceana, those of you who have watched, all of you who have anything to do with, the event, the convention last weekend. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Colorado. I want to say thank you to, Denver people, Airway Association of Denver. I want to say thank you. Colorado, I should say, or Denver, however you want to call it. I want to say thank you for hosting us, for having us. Thank you for an amazing job. I want to thank all of you guys. So thank you for joining me here at Free Culture, that we come here every Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time or 8 p.m. GMT. And today I am going to be solo for now. I am here today just to give you my lows and highs and, my point of view, my review of Denver, of Ceana 2024, how they did, and show you some highlights of mine if you have not seen them. And then just talk. And we may have, if Cornelius join us today, we may not, but last minute he was going to join, so we'll have him join because I want to give him time to come in and tell us how he feels and tell us, his take on the convention. Because sometimes we just finish the convention, we move on to the next person. I don't want to do that. I want to give them chance to come and give us a message and tell us how they feel, not just what everybody else thinks about the convention, but give them a chance to tell us how they feel about the convention and how they did, and that message to the next host. So hopefully he will join us. If not, we're just going to carry on. I'm sure that if he cannot join today, he can join next time. But again, thank you. Miato fofonyo dadanyo novinyo miawezon na Africulture egbe mi gboso Ceana semaine et weekend surpassé mi gbova mi sia mi gbose sere miameko mdogo miameko Togo to kemdogo Ghana to kemdogo miakpota kemdogo le Ceana mbe ma dogbe na mi fami nyo kpota mdogbe na miakpota lo yem le dakpe na mao be kplo mi gbose sere ame sia me va do fiko la doa ayi fiko la ya donc mbe ma dak pe na ame sia me lo mbe na egbe ya nyere ka kwem le jana o a review mjo le jana point of view ape point of view na le ke sia na yi doa em le jana et puis mbe e fo Cornelius président na Denver be association wa ke host mia elle est possible elle les ja joindre ne ja joindre mi la po chambe point of view nya ke le si le ke be poro no yi doa parce que souvent ne mi o convention kwa mi après ça mi move na do ame vegwan ke le ja hosta wa cette fois-ci a mdive ma plo over ne wa gbon le ke o po be convention yi do anami donc mle to te kwa ni be va mi la se ben ko ni mvo cha mi la continue va ne va trova après a mi la discuter mi la kplevane ba na mi wabe point of view lo. Donc merci beaucoup mi awezon kaka guys, And mia togo to mia me kon se na mi se anglais o antona mi bena mi dola to anglais pla vire mi ano se anglais mi ano se anglais mi ano se gengbe a chan français a chan vire donc mi la no yila no gbo le me so guys, I want to say thank you again for joining me. Like I said, I'm gonna run solo. It is all about how Denver did, how Ceana, what had happened, what did not happen, all of that. It is about Ceana. And I want to remind all of you as well that today, last week, yes, we dedicated the show for Ceana because again, we were hosting. And then today, I want to dedicate this day today for Ceana again to give our feedback and highlights. And next week, we are going to dedicate it to Ceana again because my guest is going to be the president of Dallas. If you guys watch my Africulture last week, you know he was on the show. He promised to come back. I got a commitment from him. So next Sunday, he's going to come for us to hear about his plans, what he's doing, the good things that they are doing, preparing for Ceana 2025. So today and then next Sunday, it is going to be dedicated for Ceana. And then after that, I'm going to bring back Tugby. And then we're going to go to our regular programming to discuss our traditions and all of that. But again, we're going to be coming back and forth again because it's all about Ceana on here, right? So thank you very much for being here. It's bien leg blonenia, leg waba semaine prochaine à Ceana et Dallas président et les Java ou les Java host Ceana année prochaine. Donc à Ichan Vaka et Moaji et dimanche prochain. Donc à nous la discuter wabe plan ko les sina dimanche na eni à 2025 na Ceana 2025 parce que wa ole wa convention en 2025. Donc à Mac pleva après ça togbi Mac togbi va ni mia o mia be programme normal et mia pon poso tradition kodo nuoji en kento ti e mia be programme aleroa après ça mi la discuter mais combina Ceana ya mi do la sortant sona Ceana mi a discuter programme donc a mi le dédié la semaine passée semaine yame kodo semaine surpassée kodo semaine ke gona mi la sona Ceana ni mi a discuter Ceana beau programme molo et merci beaucoup donc nyame ko minten va Ceana nyame ko minten po ape video nyoa mle encourager me be mi ai chatting with Nicole mi la po video pata le funu même Ceana TV e wo no live mi la po wa pata le funu donc mi ame ko npo pe o amle encourager me be mi ai ne mi apuelo. Those of you who have not seen the videos, the catch up, the highlights, the performance and everything about Ceana, I am encouraging you to go to Ceana TV because we stream it live on Ceana TV. And I also did my videos on chatting with Nicole, the highlights. So I encourage you guys to go and get caught up. Those of you who have not seen. But today, like I said, it is all about how Denver did and what we have seen. So with that being said, first and foremost, I want to take my hat out to Denver. This is my review. I already started my review, okay? So guys, those of you who are joining me, I want you to put your comments, send your comments over to me. If you don't put your comments, I won't know who you are. So if you want to give a shout out or you want me to know who you are, put it in a comment, send your comments, and I'm going to go through the comments. But today, right now, I just want to dive into, how my experience in Denver. And hopefully, if Cornelius will join, and if he joins, we'll give him the platform for him to tell us how he feels. All right. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment, and I'll make sure that I address it with you. I'm gonna play some videos for you, and before I dive into my feeling, the first video that I did in Denver, it was at the airport. When I arrived at the airport, those of you who do not know, Denver, Colorado, the Denver airport, that airport, it is the second largest in the world. It's the second largest in the world. And it is the largest in the United States. So that airport is huge. It is a huge airport. And I want you guys to look at it, to review it. And I have seen things that I done my video. My first video was at the airport. And when I got at the airport, I did my video. If you guys did not watch it, I want you guys to watch it. And I gave kudos to Colorado. I give them kudos already, even before I went to the hotel. I give them kudos because they created a group for attendees, those who were register attendees. And that was really, really helpful. Whoever made that, whoever chose and made that decision, whoever suggested that, it was an amazing decision, amazing choice to have everybody put on a group chat, all the attendees, and they posted their what time they are going to get there, their airline and all the timing they posted there. So it worked pretty well. Although the airport was over about an hour from the hotel, they still did an awesome job. So I have given my kudos already for transportation at the airport. But right now, I see that at Fort Cornelius. So my first kudos to them is the transportation. And I'm not done with transportation because so much about transportation that I want to give them kudos and shout out to. But right now, before I carry on, I see if Fort Cornelius is on a line. So I'm going to take a pause. We're going to bring Efo Cornelius back. Before I bring him in, I want to play some intro, some introduction. Some of the when they were handing out. I'm going to show when they were handing out their stool, when they're coming with the stool. I'm going to play that with you guys, and I'm going to bring Efo Cornelius in so that we can ask him about his take about the convention and his message to Dallas. So stay with me, and I'm going to play this for you guys to see how they did. 1 second.
Mr. President, President of Colorado, Mr. Kume Akpe, President Abayi Way, Ikosibia, Tasibia, President Koshiko, Tie Golebe, Upobe,
Efo Cornelius.
Yeah.
Look at my.
Really low.
Really? Oh, miawe wodo. Always on kaka, akpe kaka.
Yeah.
Akpe. I know this was last minute, and I appreciate you joining. And thank you very much.
Yeah,
Akpe.
sorry, you must message a couple if you come up with
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
The most important thing is you made it, so that's what is important.
Yeah.
Leko, me did a video.
Oh yeah, I'm here to my viewing Tonya. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Efo Cornelius is able to join us, even though it was last minute. This is why I'm giving my kudos to Colorado, like I said. Guys, those of you who are joining me, even at the last minute, right? So yes, they came on a call inviting people to come. And even after the convention is over, we reach out to him last minute, very last minute. He still came. That's how dedication. That is what you call dedication, because he cares. And he cares about his people. So I'm just appreciating him for being here. So if for Cornelius, Mila or me agame, me man keep your cabo, me man keep your jijiro. So I just played the clip of a Kemi Day. Me saw me stula, me saw stool when you handing over, they handing over. How did you feel when you were handing over? Kole hand over. How did you feel relief? How were you feeling at that time?
No, yeah, I would say I feel kind of relieved, but it's Siena. We all belong to Siena.
Yes,
So
yes,
I think I'm still obligated to help
yes.
Siena. So it's
Mm,
not totally relieved, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just be handed over to the nurse association. And when
Mm-hmm,
you look at that, that is the
mm-hmm.
first time we did something like that. Normally, when we go to Hanover, we only give the stool to the people who will put it on the head of the whoever will carry it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
This was different. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we don't do formal handing over. But I came out and say, hey, that's not how we do for handing over. So
Mm-hmm.
let's hand over the stool to the president. The president,
Mm-hmm.
the kingmaker,
Yes.
handed over the stool to the president, the kingmaker, for the first time in the history of Siena. So
Mm-hmm.
we did that, and then the president or the kingmaker will now have to give the stool to people who will
People who
install.
will take it. Yes.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was what we did, and I think it was so nice to do that.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
that way instead of just coming in there and then they take the stool and then hand over to the next president, and then you see that we had a handshake and all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Mm-hmm.
We did that, so that was so nice, and I'm
Yeah.
so glad we did that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was, I heard you talking about the airport. Yes, many people didn't know, and still don't know that Denver is the largest airport
Mm-hmm.
in the U.S. here, and it
Yeah.
was the first until they built that airport in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It was the first number one. Yes. Yes. Before that.
So,
Yes.
so it's not a small airport; it's a huge airport.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a huge airport. And you guys you did a great job. You did a great job managing everything and getting everybody safely from the airport and back. And then back, everybody was able to flight and did not miss their flight and did not have any issues. So I just, that since I started with the airport, I want to just carry on with the airport and transportation. So you guys did an awesome job with that. So I have to take my hat out to you guys. And the vans were not bad. The vans are good vans. There was, luxury vans as well. So that's good. Thank you.
yeah, thank
You
you.
did great. Mm-hmm.
If I can say something briefly,
Mm-hmm.
yes, and it wasn't, and at we're not gonna have anything perfect. Every
Yes,
every,
obviously.
every convention there's not gonna be anything perfect, but we
Mm-hmm.
we did the best we can, and I will apologize to anybody who things didn't go well.
The way they want. Okay.
Yeah, but we tried to do our best. That's why we brought those buses. The
Mm-hmm.
early morning was kind of a problem, but
Yeah.
when the buses, those big buses came in, it was a
Mm-hmm.
relief. And then
Yeah.
we got everybody to the airport, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad nobody missed a flight. So
Mm-hmm.
that, that's uh,
Nobody didn't.
that's a big point.
That's good. So if for Cornelius, you don't have to, if you want, you can speak away. You can mix it if you want to. So it's up to you. So you're welcome to speak whatever you feel comfortable. So I wanted to bring you in because normally, we just have a Ceana and then we move on to the next, host. But I wanted to give you the opportunity, not just us saying how it went or what do we like or what do we didn't like, but I wanted to bring you in so that you can tell us how you feel, how you think you guys did, and when we are done, your message to Dallas as well. So give him a plum. If you maybe you want to thank some people as well for coming and support, and even your team, your committee team, the people like transportation, like food and everything. So maybe you have a message for them, maybe appreciation or whatever. So that's why mbema promivane mana mita ne mianto mia, address the people, address everybody, and in your own words. So the floor is yours. You can speak however you however you are, whichever language you want to speak.
Okay. Akpa Mark Block whenever doa nenyeba afi amona miava siana afi amarona siana na aro pojijo alaba me yo do mi adakpe no enyeba
Mhm.
Miato o don to Vietonia Divine Cluche Kenya coordinate much of the things. Hello,
Mhm.
but as a coordinator, he did a very great job. I can't, I mean, words cannot describe what he did. That Joshua, the ladies who did the cooking, and everybody did very well.
Mhm.
Yeah, the in the hotel too. We had dignitaries who the my wife has to be in charge, help. I mean,
Mhm.
try to help them to get their meals and all that. That
Mhm.
I'm a wodo. I'm a shaman.
Mhm.
Ba marekama wodo. That
Mhm.
kaka. I'm a roa kungwa what door. It was extraordinary. That
Mhm.
me and without them, Makariba would have had that successful Sienna. That
Mhm.
akwena mamo kata udonami vivieto mama yo open call
Mhm.
divine Joshua John and then my wife especially I mean being on my side
Mhm.
without the second person in your life you cannot do anything so
Yes. Uh-huh.
with
Okay.
my dad when I'm a siam miato don ba menye dɔviwo wa ezã kple ke le miama ɖo mi nɔ kadzi vevietɔ nye divine so
Mm.
and then we always talk ŋutɔ
Mm.
nya esrɔ̃tɔwo mi nye gake eva nɔ kadzi I mean
Mm.
now have each have something to do with your family cry we
Yeah.
are on time tari menye dɔvie miatɔwo wɔ
Mm.
akpɛ kumadana me sia me ke
Okay.
miame yiwo va hã akpe gã aɖe na mi because ne mieva sia na
Mm.
mia ƒo naneke o miaƒe amedzrowo va wowoe na fi azã ɖe sia ɖe ne ɖui ko na amewo meva mata gblɔ be yeɖu azã ta
Mhm.
miava mi radio station tɔwo Siena media kple nia miedze agba na mi ŋutɔ alebe
Mm.
miewo nu apromo Siena ta ma hope be miawo the same thing Dallas manye be
Mm.
nu yi ke miewɔna mia miawo
Mm.
Dallas be ma di be nu yiwo nye shortcomings alo nu yiwo meyi dzi alo ewo hiã ne tɔtrɔa
Mm.
ma Dallas ne dze agba ne miawo dɔ abe team ene Siena
Mhm.
we are up for Siena it's not make competition alo hoʋli
Mhm.
mia le ewe awu nɔvi alo nu yiwo ta
Mhm.
ni miawɔ ne Siena na yi ŋgɔ yewo le be miawɔ menye be
Mhm.
nu be Colorado dzagbawu ni o gake eme amewo gblɔ ge gake
Mm.
official be Siena miame yiwo
Mm.
nye ele ha nu ale be miakpɔgbɔ be miewɔ Siena dɔ
Mm.
miewɔ kɔme mi be o enyietɔ nye nyɔ wu alo ma ɖe tɔ menyɔ me neneme o ne menyɔ mie
Mm. In
ema
Lakme. Mhm.
Dallas tɔgbɔ ɔsro nu yiwo
Mm.
katã va yia ɔte
Mm.
ŋu you can reach out to us anytime
Mm.
anytime working as a team ne nano mi wɔ menyo alo nano mele mia gbɔ miakɔe kɔkpi alo ne nu
Mm.
yɔ ɖe me hã miaɖe ɖewo le me ako ɖewo
Mm.
kɔkpi ta
Mm.
ale ko miawɔ sia na yi ŋgɔ ya koe akpe.
Okay. Enya. Enya for Cornelius Akpe kaka. Okay, so that's a one number or you have your or pay update and then you pay message not Dallas deja. You pay message not Dallas for. So on to one for Cornelius. And can you Nukaye miwo, nke Lesiana, Aneyame, what was the top thing for you? What was your, if you have to choose everything to say that this you are proud of? Ekeo, ekenyi nukeo la globe. Me blonde stool, like a means of stool. We already say that. Maybe that's it. But in Kenyi nuke okpobena, it's memorable to you. That is important to you. That is the top everything.
Oh well nu gbãtɔ ma gblɔ nye ekpɔ be miedze gɔme kple fiawo ƒe nia efiawo ƒe
Mm-hmm.
azã
Mm-hmm. The
ta
Deborah
vivi
of the Chiefs. Mm-hmm.
nu ma mi wɔe kpɔ gake for the
Mm-hmm.
first mi wɔ nu ma ta
Mm-hmm.
enye nu yi ke enye memorable thing alo ŋkuɖodzinu be every year miawɔ le Siena enu vovovowo li miewɔa fi ma
Mm,
vevi yeah, to yeah, one of the best we did.
Mm.
Alaba
Mhm.
trauma next year na we
Mm.
improve. I know I know to boy.
O mate chane ko. Okay.
Anu anu mi wa on talk we anu cha anu wa clear anu
Mm.
ye mi
Enu ye
wele.
ye we. Mm.
Ta
Mm.
mi mi ato nu ikonye ba oja wa gba a improve re nu mi wo ohun ti ni a
Mhm.
mi aga ko na na ka akọ football never mi afa call meeting enu si
Mhm.
anu ma energy mi afa hotel here me carry ba ama mi abere ale mi afa hotel no ama si ama ton no mo rohi mi ato
Mm.
all also but we were moving from ballroom to ballroom. We didn't stay at one place.
Mhm.
That one I'm a shama bona no more pogo. Kaka
Mhm.
the whole arrangement plan no every
Mm.
shama nekwe. Hey you feel but me I would throw me I will
Mm.
but I'm proud of the entire convention. I'm proud of that what we did.
Okay. Okay. And you know, if for Cornelius Bay, man, then choose one. Oh, it's everything. He has to choose because it's a lot that was first time. Guys, if you are listening, Ceana, almost everything was first time for Colorado, right? So
Yeah.
the hotel was first time. The number of Chiefs were first time. The way you handed over the stool was first time. You know, they have a singles night for the first time. I'm sorry I missed it.
Thank you.
Because you did it on Thursday instead of, on Thursday I was not there. So everything, almost everything, they have a first time for a lot of things and it went well. So we just hope that, some of as the new convention is coming, Dallas and everybody else, when they start, they can consider some of those things because they were, good first things. So if Cornelius say he cannot choose one, the entirely overall, everything went well for him. So, and I agree with that. So if for Cornelius and any day last year, you want to tell the people or people back home, anyone else, Dallas, anything else? Agbora Moa.
Oh, recommend when I'm a share my university and this year ba
Mm,
Owiva Wodo. Aka mi here na siana afonu omiele na mi ba mi kata mi va together we come together to siana
mm,
mi na wonu nu na nye ba ha ka gaviare jachu na va na siana
mm,
kwa nu kan we tare amare kuma gachu ba ya siana makayo aba
mm-hmm,
du kofa nu nyonyo aka mi nyom ya
mm-hmm,
pa a team 10 years ago nyama tare nya jiba masiama na chuba siana yetwe mega chuba re ama fo gbotoro koto mega nye ba ga amaro choni ba vito mya toro chuto go bana ba o gana to fo azaima aro gana to
mm,
fo menye siana menye fo habo boy nye siana keba
mm,
Ghana, Togo, Benin, and then Nigeria. Kpara ngufia alaba ya afie fo la kwa. Ya
mm.
mi la tamie jiba ma sia ma na garama. Me ganye amare am viaro ko fo mi subo. Le
Yes,
no
more.
tamie lisan. Do hi am yo amola siana mo subo mi am yo vana siana. Tare
Mm-hmm.
ye dora ma sia ma gbo o kata no impress siana. Alaba
Mm,
na mi kata mia we onyo fia nyo ba mia to le Africa ba Togo especially Benin
mm,
Ghana o kata Nigeria o kata no ru chero ro kishi bare ro kiji ba nenye ba siana va ko mi kata mi so mi ava ne mi akpara asire wo na onti
mm,
ta ye ma to mi kata mi agbo
mm,
ye Dallas ya uno udia wagba abemegble do ngone no
mm,
namia de kawo wo ni zarumie lene nye mi le Colorado no hiane bia I mean no hiane pepere mu de share o hia mi organo
mm,
America o mi nya
mm,
aro mi cho idea ro cho is Dallas to bo fi mi va form mi apa associate there the
mhm,
older association ta
mhm,
me nhau don't go ho ala ba wo for my brother wo cry for we call them like our mentors that
Mhm.
association that
Mm.
tami mia for Derek no ya ayiro for new for alaba fimo idea choba mia form mia association that
Mm.
association that we learned a lot from them, and then now that we have hosted this Ceana before them, they should also learn from us. And then
Mhm.
that time you want okay
Mm.
next we feel but here an improvement
Mm.
with we will collaborate with them to have a successful Ceana in Dallas.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna play some of. I'm gonna do some highlights over here. If for Cornelius, 1 second. This one. Hey, perfect. So, guys, and for Cornelius, I just wanted to play a few clips, a little bit clips of the Deborah of Chief, a Kemi Wako Blanc. So I'm gonna be playing. Mine or play a little bit of clips from Ceana for people to see. For those people who have not seen it. So that was one of the things that for Cornelius is saying that he's proud of. One of the things the Deborah of Chief we normally it happens on well, normally Saturday the chiefs will, I mean, the mamas and queens, they'll dress up and they come and sit on Saturdays and then get up and leave. But this time Friday it was dedicated for them. So that was one of the first thing that was very, very beautiful. And if you guys have not watched it, I will encourage you guys to watch it. So, and for Cornelius, I know that we have a lot going on, but I'm gonna no if you don't have anything else to say, we may have to let you go so that we can carry on with the show. If you want, you can stay behind, you can stay, with us, but you're welcome to stay. But before you go, I just wanna, if you have any last message to anyone, whether your association, whether the people in Ghana or the people here, any last words that you have for us before we let you go, so that you can stay in the backstage and enjoy the show.
Oh no, your last team block on your Ceana miato mi wevo. That if
Mm,
you many this is not the time to be asking people to come to Denver for Loveland for convention though. That if
mm-hmm,
our focus should be on Dallas. That
mm-hmm,
mama dure miato kata mesian bobere. No register for this convention, the coming convention. The earlier you register, the better for you. Tari,
mm-hmm,
me come and register. Let me have support Dallas. Me
mm-hmm,
support Dallas. I'm if you have Dallas, me no ne Ceana. Can
mm-hmm,
me a walk with it. I'm on the go I want about my room 10 Ceana. Ali am plan by your 5 years. I'm 10 for
mm-hmm,
especially me Africa.
mm-hmm,
The time to start planning. Maybe last minute, I think me about you visa or get Toma Otari.
mm-hmm,
Madrid Kata be your first year and next year or Jacoma Chugba. Once year na start to go near her over process you can go by your next start immediately.
mm-hmm,
That we need to support the next Ceana host.
mm-hmm,
Hello, Ceana. It's Ceana we are supporting. Let's not take it Dallas, hello, Colorado, Roma can support you. Tari.
mm-hmm,
Mia kata no je registration agon, no je koma fifia ma dijoko register alaba Nimiako support the next year now, but never. Yeah, let's come in our numbers. So
Mm-hmm.
we increase the number from Colorado. We should have a higher number. Uh,
Yeah.
Magbona Mashama registration LFV. I mean,
Mm.
registration.
Yeah, register Kaba. And yeah, and for Cornelius, I have to ask you one last question. What did you think about the association challenge with Boston and Washington D.C.? the
Well,
healthy challenge.
yeah,
You know.
it was great because we don't we not where I mean when you have Boston play Washington our challenge in our union. So,
Yeah, they started in yeah, Georgia. They started it last year and they carry on here.
yeah,
So
but kaya it went above and beyond.
yeah,
And overall we got more money than it.
between the two.
Yeah.
Between
So
the two, we have 24,000 and then we have 26,000, 2450, and
yeah.
26,000.
So I mean I think we got almost 50,000 from them
50,000 from them. Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
First time
First
everything.
time for a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we can. There's no word we can use to describe what they
Yeah,
did.
that was good. That was good.
I hope other associations to no join the challenge.
Yeah.
Especially the big ones. Let's
Yeah.
join what these people did. It was marvelous. That is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's all join because the money is coming to Ceana. It's not going to them.
It's not going to the individuals. Yeah, in our pockets. That's true.
We
That's
should all be proud of them. I'm very proud
yeah.
of. I mean,
Yeah.
all of them are the next two hosts. I mean, the
Hmm.
next hosts that
Hmm.
from Dallas. I mean, get a
And
Washington.
Washington. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dallas and
That
Washington.
they
Yeah.
set example. That
Yeah. Yeah. They
uh,
set the stage, so they gotta carry it on. They have to carry it on. And others will join. And
yes.
if for Cornelius, I have to appreciate somebody. Sister Maggie. Sister
Oh, okay.
Maggie. Sister
Mm.
Maggie, I am telling you, like everywhere that I went, Sister Maggie, she was running, she was walking, but every time she sees you, she's smiling. No matter what was going on, she's smiling. She's asking, Sister Nicole, did you eat? Oh, doing there. So I just want to take my hat out to her, especially.
Sister Margaret Onu. Yeah.
Sister
Okay.
Margaret, yeah, she has been very very awesome. So I mean, she hospitality. When I say you guys did have an awesome hospitality, and she was one of them. And I have always said that if you want to have a party, you want to have a successful party, treat people well, treat them well with respect, hospitality, feed them well, and you guys did that, and have a good music.
Yeah.
So thank
You.
you for that.
Yes, she's one of the great leaders we have for
Yeah.
the cooking side and the hospitality
Yeah,
side.
she was all over. She was all over.
Where also you know that this also the only association where we have a formal dinner or formal dining in
And
the yes,
yeah, that was one of the
that never
that was
happened
one. It never happened. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys did a lot of firsts. So I appreciate it. And all the firsts were, were good. The food was good. Everything was good. Hospitality, I'm telling you, I'm just saying I appreciate Sister Maggie. I hope she got some rest. And then she has rest and her team and everybody. So if for Cornelius, thank you very much for joining us. Akpekaka away. Me dakpeno be over emoaji. Me, we thank you for your feedback. We thank you for your messages, and we thank you for your support. And thank you for having us. Thank you for having us and doing a great job.
thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, for Cornelius, bye. We'll talk to you
Bye.
later. All right, bye. Okay, guys. Welcome back to Africulture. If you're just joining us, we had just had a conversation with Ifo Cornelius. Ifo Cornelius is one of the He's the president of Colorado, a way association of Colorado, who hosted us as Ceana for Ceana last weekend. So I wanted to bring him in before we carry on to Dallas. I wanted to bring him in and let him and hear his feedback, how we did, and that's why he was here, to give his feedback. And I appreciate you guys very much for hanging in, for tuning in. Let me know who you are in the comments. In a minute, I'm gonna go through the comments and give a shout out to you. So I appreciate you. That mi be mi le kame. For Cornelius Evan, for Cornelius, a way association of Colorado que host me a semaine passée a va kame be ma blevane ba na mi apobe leke be field do ebe rapport en yinu kosi ana be rapport la olio ke mi anto mi agro mi be rapport a me bua ba gro be rapport njibe ma ke bleva into chan ba ba na mi into be rapport. Donc a mi dak pe dernière minute ye mi you voir. This was important to him, for him to come on and give us his report, so we really appreciated them. So Fifia, I know we've been talking for a minute. I am going to play some of the highlights of Ceana. As we take a deep breath, we're going to come back. I'm just going to play a few highlights of Ceana with you guys, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys my take on how, the convention went. So I want you to take a minute, enjoy this, and then I'll be right back with you in a minute. So guys, so you guys see just a little bit of dances. I want to focus on the dances for you guys. So that's the little bit of the performance that we have seen in Colorado. And they are online. Remember, we stream live on Ceana TV. And also, I have all these videos, clips that I'm showing you. I have the whole thing on Chatting with Nicole as well. So you guys can go and review these and see the highlights. I also have the association challenge out there for you to review as well. But I promised that I was going to give my feedback, and I kind of gave some of the feedback already. That was, I started it with the airport. The airport, the way they handled the airport, it was great. It was the biggest airport, but then the direction, they give people direction, and then they were able to pick people up on time. So I will appreciate. The first thing was transportation. So first, my first kudos is transportation. But I know that there's nothing that is perfect. And you cannot host a convention and everything to go smoothly, like no issues at all. So transportation was one for me. So with that, we're gonna leave transportation aside. But I want to say that there are a few things that we can discuss that needs improvement. First, let me do the highs, and then I'll do the lows later, right? I was gonna do the highs, but because I started with transportation, I'm just gonna start with the highs. So transportation was good for me. The hotel transportation was good. Everything about transportation, they did an awesome job. Guys, there were 15 drivers, only one was paid driver. The hotel did not help them at all. They were picking up and dropping people off. Everything was done by the association themselves. So I'm telling you, that's amazing job. They did an amazing job. Again, nobody missed the flight. Everybody came in and everybody went back, even if they have to wait for a minute, because it is an hour away. The airport was, I mean, the hotel was an hour away. It makes sense. They have to wait and go to terminal after terminal because it is a huge, airport. So all in all, overall, high level, I say kudos for transportation team. And then the hotel, guys, this is the first time we have Embassy Suite as a hotel for Ceana. This hotel, Embassy Suite, some of you who have been in Embassy Suite, you know that they have breakfast, they have afternoon manager special like snacks, happy hour in the afternoon, free breakfast, hot and cold, right? And Embassy Suite, all their rooms, it is a suite. Even though you are not a VIP guest, you still have a suite. You know what I mean? They have a refrigerator, they have a microwave. And we African, when we go to Ceana, we have cold food or we bring food. Some people bring our food. And sometimes we have to go in line in a hallway to use one microwave who is in the airport. I mean, in the hotel. So this was a plus. Every single person has a microwave and refrigerator in his room. So I am the transportation and the hotel was a plus for me, right? So that's that. And I also have to say the food. The food, if for Cornelius and then if for Divine promise us that they're not gonna have a frozen food, they're gonna have fresh food. I have to admit, I only have dinner one time, and if I go to my videos, you're gonna see my dinner that I had. It's not because of anybody's fault. It's just because I was busy. I didn't have time to eat. But people ate, and they ate fresh food, so the food was good. The hospitality was good. I was telling Efo Cornelius earlier, hospitality was good. Every time I see, Efo Divine, for example, oh, how is it going? He was always asking, how is it going? How is everything is going? When I meet a sister Maggie that I was talking about, every time I see her, she's running with apron on. But Sister Nicole, did you eat? So she's worried and concerned about, their guests. So hospitalities was very, very good. So in all, I'm going to say that everything that Colorado did, they did a great job. And all the first things that they introduced, they did it well. And I hope that, the next host and the next host will pick from those things and carry on. And the devil of the Chiefs. The devil of the Chiefs was good because, like I said before, normally we just do Saturday night. They just dress up and we bring them in and they'll sit and then everybody else will be dancing and be eating. They'll just sit there the whole time until it's ready for them to move. So this time, the Devil of Chief, they showcased them on a Friday, giving them more time. They even did traditional prayers. And I want you guys to watch it on Chatting with Nicole or Ceana TV. They did a traditional prayers as well. So that was also a plus. I just wish there was more. They did more, traditional things with it. So hopefully next time we'll do more traditional stuff like we do back home, at least a little bit. The things that we can afford to do here. So that's that. So now I want to say, so high level, I want to take my hat out to Colorado for a job well done. Because some people, you may criticize them for not doing things the way you want to, but you can only criticize if you never hosted it before. We hosted 2023, and I know what it takes. And I know the complications, I know the implications, I know the struggle that we went through to be able to deliver. So if you hosted before, you are going to take your hat out to them that they did a great job. So I want you guys to think about that. When you start criticizing, I want you to think about that. So now, again, we cannot just say everything is, flowers, right? So we have to there are always improvement. There's always area for improvement. So I'm going to give mine just quickly. The I say that, whenever you want to have a joyful and a happy guest, you treat them well with respect. That's hospitality. You feed them well. That is food. And then you give them good music. So I have to say that the music for me, the DJ was not on top of it. A lot of people were complaining about Bobobo. They didn't have enough Bobobo. They were playing a P Square and all of that, those music. And those music, even when I'm posting those videos, I'm getting dinged that YouTube is telling me that it's claim, a P Square and all of that. They put claim on all those music. So I will say that the music, the DJ could have been better. We need a better music and better DJ. So people, we needed more music, I will say. So let's dance at the banquet. So people were complaining they did not dance enough at the banquet. So banquet next time they want to have more fun. They want to have more dances. Again, Bobobo. Bobobo is the famous Bobobo. They need to have Bobobo. And I don't think that on Friday they have some Bobobo, but Saturday, I don't even remember that we have Bobobo. So Bobobo is important for people. So I'm going to say that singles night they did on Thursday. I missed it. I'm a single, but I'm not saying that anything would have changed. I'm not saying that, but I missed it. So I want to encourage that next time when we want to do a singles night, maybe we can do it on Sunday night, because on Sunday, when everybody came from the park, everybody needed something to do. And then we did Toli. Toli is now it's getting old. But it is an old tradition. We have to do it. But we shouldn't have Toli and then have an activity later. We should have it back to back. We should have Toli and then have maybe jazz and maybe have singles night. You know what I mean? So we should have more than just Toli as an activity going on after Sunday. So that's my feedback for that. Because again, Toli night, the tradition is you can't speak English in the Toli night. And God, some of you who are waiting and asking, what in God's name is Toli night? Toli night is a tradition where it's dirty jokes about sex and about, what I mean. So dirty jokes is what Toli night is. And you have to speak in a way when you telling the stories and all of that. And in the room, I've seen a lot of white folks, because we have our people who are married to white folks and they don't speak our language. And we have people who are not away. They are in a room. They were bored. They were like, what is going on? So if you don't understand it, you don't know what is going on. So having Toli and having another activity going on the same time, like Atlanta did. Atlanta, we have jazz and we have, Toli at the same time. So I will recommend that the next host, Dallas, if you're listening, maybe have Toli night and then have other activities for those who don't speak away, those who are not interested in Toli. Toli should even be for married women, married couples, and singles could do their own thing, right? So we should have other activities like the singles night. I would have loved to see how it went. So single nights or something else we should have on Sunday night, because when we come back, everybody's getting weary. We like to have something after the park, not just holy night. So that's my recommendation for Sunday. So I want to say that these are, even though we have great first time things, there were things that can be improved on. One thing that I don't know, I have a mixed feeling about Ceana this year. It is this performance. I'm gonna play this again just a few minutes for you guys to hear. Okay, so if you're looking at the people dancing, there were some white folks dancing for us. I had a mixed feeling about that. I'm not judging it. The reason why I have a mixed feeling about that is I always feel like the white folks has taken so much from us Africans that, there are some things it belongs to us. No matter how you feel, even if you love it, it belongs to us. So our tradition, I can see white folks are doing it. I can see even white folk cooking fufu. I can see it in YouTube and stuff. I get it. I understand. But for me to sit there, when I was sitting there and watching white folks dance for us, I didn't feel right for me. It felt to me like we should be doing that dance for them to see. So I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but I just had a mixed feeling about that. But I also understand why those students were dancing for us. Because in Ceana 2023, in my own Iwaga, I had to join in to do the dancing because we didn't have enough volunteers, enough commitment to do it. When the time comes for us to join in and show our tradition and dance and embrace our tradition, it is hard to find, commitment from our folks. So I know that if even we had white folks, dancers, I'm sure we would have brought them in Atlanta, but we didn't have them. So we had to manage. That's why I had to do everything. I was in everything because there was not enough people who are willing to do it. So I understand. I talked to the instructor. I talked to him after that. I told him how I felt. That's exactly what he told me. So we lack commitment to dance and showcase our tradition. So I just want to encourage Dallas. It's a lot of you, a lot of young people. And I'm so proud to see a lot of you came out to dance and take the stool and all of that. So I'm going to encourage your young folks to dance and perform and do all of this instead of us having to allow. I'm not against white people dancing our dances, but we should be the one dancing for them to see how it's done. Because just doing the way they were, it just got on my thing. You know what I mean? So I want to encourage all of us, even that DC. I know they already have their dance group, but everybody else who is coming, when there's time for us to do our traditional dances, I just want to encourage all of us. We can all learn. Yes, we live in America. Yes, I never done it before. I never danced a traditional dance, but I learned because I was just annoyed that nobody else wanted to do it and commit to it. So I had to get up and do it and be on everything. It's not just because I wanted for us to be doing it, not somebody else to do it for us. So I want to encourage all of us. And I want to say, for President, if you're listening to me, for President Tachu, anybody who is listening to me right now, I want to encourage that we organize. We have a dance group. Let's have a Ceana dance group, not Atlanta dance group, not Colorado dance group, not Dallas dance group, but Ceana dance group. Let's teach. Let's have a group and teach our young people how to dance traditional dances. So when the time comes, if North Carolina is hosting, it's going to be the same dance group. If it's going to be Atlanta, if it's going to be Denver, Dallas, if it's going to be DC, wherever we go, let's invest in teaching our tradition, our traditional dances to our young folks, so that when the time comes, we're not struggling trying to find people to learn or to do all of this. So that is my recommendation to Ceana, is for us to invest in a Ceana dance group that it is going to deliver so that we won't be struggling, trying to figure out what activity we can do. When the time comes, we just dedicate, we just send them, put them in a bus, invest in it, and they go dance and they go perform. That way, we won't be having to bringing in white people to dance for us, or associations will not be struggling trying to find some dancers and trying to teach and focus on that when they have other things to focus on for the host, for hosting. So that is my recommendation. I hope somebody is listening to me right now and is going to have a conversation about this. So that was a mixed feeling for me. I did not totally like the fact that white folks were dancing for us, and they went dancing for us. It didn't sit with me well. So that is my honest feedback. And I did not just give a feedback and say I did not like it. I give you a suggestion of how we can do it. And until Ceana finds or creates this dancing group, I want to encourage every association, when there is a convention coming your way and they want people to perform, I would challenge you to volunteer. Challenge you to volunteer and commit to it. And commit to it and deliver and show people how this is done in our own way. All right. Because our tradition belongs to us. It did not belong to white folks. They took so much from us. So it did not belong to white folks. Let us showcase our tradition, in our own skin, in our own, in our own fabric and contain, and let's show us our tradition. So that's my feedback. I'm going to leave that there. So that's my feedback about the performance, because I just didn't feel right about that. So to say on and all, like I said, Colorado, you guys did an amazing job. Just a few things that I have mentioned that could go any better, that could be better. But again, you can never control anything. You can never, satisfy everybody. You cannot just say that it was perfect, even if you went out of your way, even if you sold your own soul. Somebody's going to say, no, I did not like it. No, I did not like it. Some people were saying they like, they prefer, Atlanta, this and that. But the whole thing is, this is for Ceana. It's not a competition. Yes, everybody want to do better. Everybody wants to be better, but it is not a competition. At the end of the day, what is important is the money that we raise, right? At the end of the day, that 51,000 that Boston and Dallas raise, and the rest of the money that we raise, that is more important, because that's what we are taking to the bank. That's what we are going to use to build those library that we want to build, all those schools that we want to build, the bridges that we are building for our children to walk through and to go to school, to get there and make their life better. Invest in back home our young people. So that is what is more important. At the end of the day, it's just bringing all of us together and having a meal together, dancing together, enjoying together at the same time, raising money for our Ewe land. And Ewe is not just people from Togo, not people from Ghana, not people from Benin, not people from Nigeria. Ewe is Ewe, right? We are all African. We are all the same. So it's not a competition. It's just us to come together and do this and learn from each other. So it's not about who did it better, who did it best. I love the fact that Colorado went to one, first thing for so many things. And it was successful. So I will encourage, when the president of Dallas comes, I will encourage him, if it's possible, they can get the embassy suite if it's possible. I'm going to ask him, that we need to adopt certain things. If it works for them, we need to adopt certain first time things that Colorado did, because it worked well for them. All right. So, and we encourage, it doesn't have to be the same. They can tweak it, change it the way, whatever is going to work for them. So I am looking forward to having more conversation with, Winifred and Winifred, the Dallas president, here next Sunday. But today, that is my feedback. Miato ne mi le kami bibe la Nicole nyako gbale bloma mbena de. Mule na mi ape update na Ceana 2024. Colorado be president e fo Cornelius va na mi ebe feedback nye chamle na ape feedback e be wodo vraiment. Endudu me hotel a chan enu si anu choisir choix ko wo wodo nwere Même Toshami Valley airport. We were going at the airport 2 a.m. My flight, I had to leave at 2 a.m. in the morning. You know, a Willie was the one driving the van. He drove us. The van was full. People were following. They took a full divine car to follow us with the rest of the people at 2 a.m. in the morning to take us to the airport, you know, so and bring us back. So Abla from DC, she drove the truck and brought it back and had to go back. So mbena o donami transportation parce que so aéroport so yi enia et so aéroport so yi hôtel là, c'était une heure de temps de conduite. Ye ebeni aso yi agbatro so gbo. Donc o plomi amesiame o tin kokko amesiame so yi fikodo la yi et puis amo le jajo tro pokplo amo amene pepe manke be volo amesiame make o déposer amesiame o wonwa 24/7 24 heures ou do 24 heures donc mbe wo do nto Colorado wo do eni a wabe transportation o wo do nwere endudu chan o wo do nwere ye mbe mle da pe na sister Maggie mi jesi sister Maggie no eni a me na maso sister Maggie so fiomi sister Maggie no eni a me ebe ndudu a sister Maggie ya Denver. Onyabe okpolo konto draronto egomena you are ready. It's like you don't even need to do anything. You come ready for this Ceana.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hey, my sister, look at her. Oh, wow, amazing. So you're walking like I'm like, okay, that has to be Ceana. Is this your first time in Atlanta?
Yes.
And this year, how many Ceana?
I passed by the airport.
But you never really came through. This is your first Ceana too, or?
Oh, no.
How many?
I think this is about the fourth one.
The fourth one?
We are hosting you next year, don't worry.
So that's Sister Maggie. If you guys did not see her, I interviewed her when she was coming to Atlanta last year. She was really dressed up in the airport, and I met her. That was the first time I met her. Sister Maggie came le gloin. Sister Maggie vraiment hospitalité came le gloin. Ekele wodo edo epron ele wodo chaque fois ne poma là-bas odunu ay sister no ko odunu a you ate, did you eat? She was always ele konu chaque fois no popo ele konu ebe timo pota o wodo nyore donc enia transportation o wodo nyore enu dudu kudo sister Maggie very very much, they did an awesome job o wodo nyore na dudu et puis enia hôtel a nous si à nous les hôtels à me microwave et les hôtels mais donc on m'a cité là il avait chauffé ndoudou là mais bubo et ni a et frigidaire les hôtels là mais et nous c'est à nous que les hôtels là mais donc o nous c'est à nous choix ko poto wo nwere et puis togbeku mama obe présentation chan chan première fois et puis obena et ni a single lekento célibataire o was show na célibataire cha jeudi voyant nyem ke no funu jeudi donc o wa wan cha donc nous sugbon les première fois ni célibataire o be show ko wa cha donc o nous sugbon ke ni première fois ke e don waji o don nyore donc mbe na mle dak pe na Colorado to bo o don to o don nyore mle dak pe na e for divine divine. Mia go divine. America to divine. Mia go divine. Ebe Spanish obe divinto. So divine, a full divine. If you're watching wherever you are, I want to say thank you for your hard work, your team, all the committees, everything that you guys done. I want to take my hat out to you, and I want to say thank you, Sister Maggie. Oh, j'espère bien now. Oh, you know, you got some rest. Thank you for all that you guys did. So, don't you ready? Donamia, okwa moji amo ejijo amo enu vire amo be you awo enu vire enu do amo la bena mo le ko musique DJ amo odonyero bobo nto cham jouer bobo donc am le gbo bobo si be musique am kele ni yo donc prochainement mi la dit DJ ke la po bobo musique nyo parce que musique de nto cham le jouer les petit YouTuber elle est bloquée parce que am ale jibe wa tout fait na yo quoi si be peace square ko do to they claiming everything you post, they claiming it. So bobo musique prochainement mi do we need to play more better music. Et puis à Mobe they wanted a dance, traditional dance, physical dance, you know, live dance in the park. So at the picnic, people are, asking for live dance because we did it in Atlanta. We did a live dance. It was different group. We got a drum playing. So it was fun. So people are missing that. So they want a drum. So Dallas, if you're hearing me, they want a live ball music and they want drums at the park as well. So all in all, like I said, Colorado did well. They done a great job. You will never be able to please everybody, no matter what you do. The only thing is we're gonna learn from it and continue to build up on it. And if somebody does something that is better, we build up on it. We continue to do the best thing and keep in mind that this is not a competition. This is for Ceana. This is our Ewe land. This is our own people. And I want to encourage everybody. Mlejila encourager Togoto. Togoto, ma famille nyo, dada nyo, Togoto, mi lo kuvion sugbon. Mwenye zunzun yolo, nyem le zumi, mbe mi lo kuvion. Togoto wa mi hiawe miato, ni miava no va conversion leke, miano wo, enuo, miano deto, miano pero miano neonti, miano encourager, miano no, ne miate wonu, le miade, ele very, very, very important. It's very, very important. So ele veve donc am le encourager mais mia me ko l'association mais me le encourager mi be mia no active mia no joindre mia no wonu ke mia cha mi le wa mia no showcase bele ke Ghana to chon le wane mia kota America mi ni voire Togo to le manquer soubon donc am le inviter mi be mia va ne mia no enu ya me ne mia wonu ke mi la wa s'il te plaît. So I'm just inviting my Togolese family. We a lot of us are in this association but we don't come, we don't participate, we're not involved. So I'm encouraging our Togolese family to be more involved. Let's be more involved, so that we can do this together. So I want to thank, we had a lot of, our family. We have our Togolese, the mayor. I want you guys to watch Adra. I want you guys to watch the interview that I did with her. I want you guys to watch those interviews. I want you to watch the interview I did with Honorable Hedra. I did an interview with them. It's all in a chatting with Nicole. I want you guys to view all these, these interview that I did. We had a lot of delegation from Togo, and I had those interview. I want to give a shout out to them. I want you to check out those interviews. I want you to check out everything that we did in Ceana. Again, Ceana TV, you can watch everything live. I know some of them are long, but you can fast forward. I broke them down into pieces on chatting with Nicole. You guys can watch those videos just to get caught up and prepare for Sunday for 2025, Ceana 2025 in Dallas. But I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching, for coming to the show today. I want to appreciate you for your support. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for your dedication. And I want to take this time and to thank everybody that I met in Colorado. I was very surprised. A lot of people saying that they missed me on Thursday. Everybody was looking for me. It warmed my heart to know when I hear people say, "Oh, congratulations, you're doing well. I am watching you. I am behind you. You are doing a great job." Everybody who said that to me, everybody who came to me, everybody who just say, "I watch your show," anybody who just say, "Call me chatting with Nicole," anybody that I have met in Colorado, I want to say thank you. You made my day. You made my day because sometimes you get discouraged. You don't even know if you should carry on. But just to hear that from you guys, everybody who gave me a hug, everybody who's looking for me, everybody, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, all of you. I appreciate your support. Be ma dak be na mesiame ke va gbonye enam eni atu eva na matu ebe mle odonyo ebe na e pona pe video nyo e wona leke amesiame ke nam courage ameke encourager amesiame mi akpota ke mdogo le Colorado e mi encourager mi yonkonye e mi akpota mbe mdak be na mi dak be na mau ne mi abagbe ndak be na mi akpota ni akpota kele nyabe ape ni afami avitikwile kwe ape group nya my videos my group my chatting one local Africulture is very small but I appreciate it very much. I appreciate you guys very much. Ndakpe na mi abe support. Ndakpe na mi nkokota mi wa. Ndakpe na mi. Fifia, I want to give a shout out to all the people that are here. I have Airam. Airam is on the call. He said, Yo, Akpe. We have Akakpo, Wisdom Akakpo. You say bonjour, tout. Oh, merci beaucoup. Merci, merci, merci. Je suis connecté. Loebe le connecté. So that's Wisdom Akakpo is online. Patience. Novaso, come. He said, let me share my D so that you can see. I don't know why these are not showing off though. Okay, so that is my people back home. Thank you very much for joining my French people. I have patience. He said, for corn, you guys did an awesome job. Okay, thank you very much. You say thank you. And then the next one, it says, hello from Justin, Canada. Hello, Justin. I see you. Akwekakana support. Justin is always supporting. So thank you, Justin. Authentic Mama, hey. Authentic Mama is in the house. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. This is my Ghanaian people. Sister Maunyo, Akpekaka, I see you. Hello from Arlington, Texas. Welcome. Afua, Akpeno, kakakakaka. And then we have, who do we have? Justo Kama. You said, hello, sister. You are very, this is my sister, Jojo. Jojo, you are very right. Thank you. So guys, I just want to shout out to you guys who are on the call. Those of you who are going to join later, I say thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always, being here and doing what you need to do. So now I'm going to leave you with the reason I'm going to leave you with, as we were doing Ceana, there is another show, another big celebration that is happening that is actually happening in Togo. And it's called Agbozunga. It's a huge festival that is for Ewe people. As we were doing Ceana, it was going. So I want to play just a clip of that for you guys to see what was happening in Togo, the celebration. I'm going to play that with you, and I'm going to come back with the closing comment. So give me a second for me to find that, clip for you. My Togbi Ngoyi Ifya, he's the one who showed it to me, who sent it to me. So I'm gonna play that for you guys to see, and I'll come back and give you guys closing comments. Okay, thank you. So, guys, so that was that for today. Togby is having fun with all his teaching and stuff. Again, right now, want to remind those of you who joined late. This week, it is all about Ceana. Last week, the previous week is all about Ceana. Next week coming is all going to be all about Ceana. I'm gonna bring Dallas president to give us details about how they're planning for Ceana 2025. After that, I'm going to bring Matt Tugby back so that we can have our regular programming and talk about traditions. So I want you guys to stay with us and bear with us and be ready. Put it in your calendar that next Sunday you're going to be here with Ceana, the Dallas president, as well as Ceana president, Dr. Tachu, so we can discuss more about what is to come and their thought about Ceana as well. But I just want to say thank you to Honorable Hydra in Ghana. I want to thank him for coming to Ceana. He's one of my favorite honorable of all times. And you will see his interview. I have an interview with him, chatting with Nicole. I want you to check it out. And also, my sister, Adra, yeah, let me say, Yawavi. Adra Yawavi is the mayor in Togo. And she was also there. I also did an interview with her, and I want you guys to check out, that interview. Nyato Benadi Muwa interview kudo honorable Yedrali Ghana. And you kimi wo in your interview le chatting wonoko. Mu interview kudo, Adra Yawavi enyim yabe mer le lume yabe mer Lelome, and you quick chami interview one, and I want you guys to check it out on chatting one Nicole. Okay, Vasiana. Ekudo ebe wa meve, mrobe meve guaben cover. Okay, Vasiana. Okay, le funomi or meeting video. We try to chat and see how we can encourage our African, our Togolese to join, the cause and join Ceana and be more participants. So I want you guys to share that and also check out Africulture, chatting with Nicole, all of it. I want you guys to be in the know. There's a lot of videos, a lot of good videos on chatting with Nicole and Ceana TV that I want you guys to get caught up and prepare for Ceana 2025. But I just want to say again, I want to thank God for bringing us all back safely. Some of you guys still, on vacation right now. And I'm not mad at you. Some of us are back working, but I'm not mad at you. So I thank you guys all for, for being here and for all the support and everything. I just thank you. I appreciate you. I thank God for your life. And I want you guys to please share this video. If you're just joining, you can still share. It is on a website. It is on Africulture. Africulture is on Ceana TV, chatting with Nicole. It is right there. So I want you to share it with all your friends and family, share it with everyone. I want you to subscribe to the channels, subscribe to Chatting with Nicole, subscribe to Ceana TV, send your comments, support, be there, do your part, do your part. It's just sharing it is doing your part. So I thank you for being here, but do not forget, put it on your calendar that Sunday, next Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT, we are going to be here live talking to a Ceana president, Dr. Tatu, and then a Airway Association of Dallas president, who is hosting Ceana 2025. We are going to have a lot of conversation here. A lot of good things will be shared here. So I need you guys to come back and join us and have fun while we have fun doing it. So until then, I want to say thank you. I want to say stay safe and blessed. And again, I thank you very much for your support. Until then, I'll see you next Sunday. But I'm going to leave you with the challenge. If you just want to stay on for a minute, I'm going to play a little bit of the challenge that I was talking to a full president about. A little bit of the challenge that, we did, that we had over 50 something thousand donated. I want to share that with you. And I also I don't know if you guys are going to stay on and see this, but I do want to share a little bit of sneak peek. Let me share a sneak peek of what we are going to watch next Sunday with Dallas. So just a sneak peek. So we're going to watch more of this, and there's more on Chatting with Nicole for you guys to watch, but it's just a little bit of what had happened, how they took the stool in style. Dallas, that's Dallas. They took their stool in Colorado for them next year. So I want you guys to watch that. I am going to leave you. If you want to stay on, I'm going to leave you with, I want to play this challenge for you, but it's going to take us, it's 15-minute long. And I know you are not going to stay behind and watch it. So I am going to just play a little bit of the dances for you. If you want to stay behind and watch it, I want to leave this for you guys just to watch it to end the video with. But until then, enjoy this video. But until then, I'll see you on the next
Thank you.